The cattle business, we were born in it. When I was growing up in the early 40s, late 30s and early 40s, there was a law that said that it was called a no-fence law. And you didn't have to fence your land. If your cow got out and somebody hit your cow, they had to pay you for it. And then the railroad got tired of having to pay for so many of those little old cracker cows that they hit with the railroad with the car. So they had the law changed. It says now that you're responsible for your cow. You have to keep him fenced in, and if he gets out on the road and somebody hits him, then you got to pay for their car. Could you imagine every man just turning his cows out, no fences, no nothing, and if it was time to gather up, what you call cow hunting, you started out in the morning, and we'd say maybe they'd get 50 head, and they'd say to the kids, now you go in that direction, see that pine tree way off there in the future? You go in that direction. Now listen for the cow whip. If we're ahead of you, you hear it popping ahead of you, and you know to slow down because you're going too fast. But if you hear it behind you, you know we got to catch up. So you move them a little bit faster. But all day long we gather a herd like that. And in the evening we might bring home 500 or 600 cows. And then, you know, when you start to work them, you look at that mark or that brand, and you know that that's your cow, or he belongs. You know everybody's mark and brand. It's very easy to think that modern always means best, but it doesn't. It doesn't always mean best. Many, many times, the old way is the best way. So the cattle business is, it's changed some for some people. For us, it's about the same. My husband first passed away 25 years ago. Homer was a man that, he was just a born boss man. And you know, it come easy for him. But you know, when I then took the reins, I had to be very, very careful how I talked to cowboys. I had to be, most of the time, they thought that they thought of it instead of me. I very rarely ever tell them what to do. But if I have to tell them what to do, I tell them in such a way that, that they accept it. If we're smart and ask them right, and make our arrangements in the right way, they'll do anything for us. And you know, I with my husband, many times I would have a different idea than he did, but it was all in the way, you know, that you presented it. But usually Iris got her way in the end. Usually she got her way in the end. Probably the thing that I like best about living this lifestyle is the simplicity of it. If you got good grass and you got good cows, you know good and well you're gonna get a fair price for them. You know, you either love it or you don't, because it's hard work and it don't always make you money, and it doesn't always pay good dividends. So you've got to love it to stick with it, and I love it.